Hi everyone, Sue from Art Craft Journals, and I'm here today to finally show a flip through of the journal, the vintage journal that I've made using all the entries from my 100 subscriber giveaway, which was I think last year from thinking about it. So it's taken me a while, and I did do videos of making each of the particular pages from the different entries, which I will try to link some of them at least below. If I can't, you should be able to find them on my channel anyway. Now I did do another video where I was trying to work out how to actually do it, because I ended up with quite a lot of pages, and it would have been very, very thick. So what I did was I left it for a while. I guess I put it in the too hard basket because I really couldn't decide what to do. I really wanted to make one journal, but there would have been too many pages. So in the end, what I finally did was I chose one page, one double A4 page from each of the entry pages that I made, and I put those all in one journal. What I did do was the extra ones I have made a second journal, which I will do a separate video for, because there is something else I want to add to that one. So that one will be a separate video, but this is the main one. So there's a double page from everybody who sent an entry. And I've also added a couple of little things which I'll explain as I go along. So basically this is what it looks like. The cover was made out of a quilted, I think it was like not a doily, but something you would put on your dressing table or something like that. It has some calico with some stamping on it, some script stamping. The image here, which is sewn on with zigzag stitch, is from Medieval Mirage's Odyssey add-on kit, which I really love her stuff. I have some lace here, lace trim here, and some here, and which goes around to the back, which is plain apart from the lace, and the spine has some extra lace on it as well. The spine I think was 3 inches wide, which in centimeters is 7.5 to 8, close to 8. So it's quite fat. I did make it out of a book that I had to change the spine, obviously, because the book was a lot narrower. I have closed it with the lace that wraps around, and I've just put a little press stud on there, and basically it opens like so. It almost opens flat. It did actually, until I sort of put everything in there. So what I've done is I've put all the pages in and added a little bit extra. So this one here, I'll just quickly go through them because I have shown them before on different videos. This one, it was Suzanne Johnson's entry, and she did this little pocket with the tag. So I just basically glued that on the page, and it's a little bag, so that opens the bag. Now what I did add was this little envelope which contains her note, so that's in there. This one is Wendy Mason's page, or one of Wendy's pages, and I did add a couple of extra things into the pockets there as well, and I did attach her little charm that she's made out of, sort of looks like a dominoes block or something like that. So that's just added with a bulb pin. I did add her a card into this pocket, so it's tucked into there. This page here is Kathy D, who was or is a subscriber, and I've added her card into the pocket as well. That's Kathy's other side. Now I have Uni Desiree. This is her page with hers, with her entry. And this one is the middle of a signature. The signatures, I think there's only about 4 or 5 pages to each one, and there's 3. And I did that just to because otherwise it was a little bit too bulky to actually sew in. So I've added Uni's letter in there as well, or her card in there. And we have just these pages, which I'd already done, so I'm not going to explain too much. If you do want to see the pages in more detail, then please go and see some of the other videos. Otherwise it's going to take too long, I think. This is the other side of Wendy Mason's. So I think I might have just tucked in a few extra of the things she gave me. That one's Wendy's as well. This one is the second part of Suzanne Johnson's, and I did as a separate page in the video, but I thought I would add it as a sort of a tag or a tuck in into the pocket. So that's that one, and this one. This one here is Geo's, and I've put her letter inside the little envelope. And I tucked in a couple of the things that she added. She did add an ATC coin, and there's an ATC here and another one further along. This one was Bonnie and Clive's, or Bonnie's entry from Bonnie and Clive, and that's just a little book. We have Ginny from Brave Blue Raven Art and Craft, and I've added, I think I've changed the tags over with this one. Ginny's page. Marsha from ZC Creations, I've added her note into the back there. And Marsha's, I also added, there was a couple of little extra things that I've added to the pockets. Same with this one. This is the middle of the second signature. There's another little thing addition there. This one is Ginny's. Oh, this is Ginny's card in here, or a little note in there. And Ginny's second page. This one is Bonnie's second part. And more from Bonnie. And Geo's. Oh, this is Geo's second little ATC that I've tucked into there. And we have Diana from Night Sky Creations, which was the first one I did, I believe. And Krista from Second Chance Creations. I just pull out. There's a note tucked in there. This one is Beth Scott's page. Elaine from Ms. Aussie Mum. That's her little note that I've tucked in. And the back of, oh, that's Elaine's, and this is Beth's. And the back of Krista's, and that's her note tucked in there. And this one is the back of Diana from Night Sky Creations again. And the final page. So that is what it ended up to be. So as I said, it did take me a little while, but I'm absolutely rapt with how it worked out. To me, it's just a keepsake of all those people who subscribed to my channel right at the beginning, which meant a lot to me. To get to 100 was just, I just didn't think it would happen. So I am so pleased with that, and how all those entries and how it's worked out. I love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. And I just look at it and look how chunky and amazing. So thank you all to those wonderful people who did send entries. I hope you are still subscribed and still enjoying my channel. I guess my next major thing would be 500. I'm not there yet, but I'd like to think that I will get to 500 subscribers. So yeah, and as I said, the second pages are in this one, but I'm going to do a second flip through because there's something else I want to add to that as well. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you to any new subscribers that I've had. And I hope everybody's well and things are going great. I will see you next time. So bye for now.